Welcome to NeoEnglish, the podcast where you learn practical English for real-life conversations. Today, we have a fascinating topic. Why don't we remember being babies?
Yes. A new study finally explains why we forget our earliest memories. Scientists say babies do make memories, but they can't recall them later in life. That sounds interesting, right?
Definitely. Let's break it down. Encode means to store information in the brain, like saving a file on a computer.
Right. So babies encode memories, meaning their brains process and store information. But here's where it gets tricky. They can't recall or bring those memories back later.
Exactly. Recall means to remember something from the past. For example, do you remember your first day at school?
Yes. I recall walking into the classroom and feeling nervous.
See, that's recalling a memory. But babies don't have that ability because their brains are still developing.
And that's why this new study is so important. It helps us understand how learning and memory work. Imagine learning something new, but forgetting it completely after a while.
That would be frustrating. But luckily, as we grow, our ability to recall information improves.
That's right. Before we continue, let's go over today's key vocabulary. First, encode means to store information. For example, your brain encodes new English words when you practice them every day.
And recall means to remember, like when you recall a friend's birthday or an important meeting.
Plus, we use the phrase offer insight. When something offers insight, it helps us understand something better. For example, a good teacher offers insight into difficult topics.
Great. Now let's put it all together. The study shows that babies encode memories, but they don't recall them later. This offers insight into how memory works as we grow.
Imagine a little girl learning to walk. She remembers trying to stand, but because she's a baby, she won't recall it when she's older. Her brain was encoding, but not recalling.
Perfect example. That's why people don't remember their first birthdays. Their brains were working, but not in a way that allows them to recall those moments later.
So, to recap, today we talked about how babies store memories but can't recall them later in life. We learned words like encode, recall, and the phrase offer insight.
And we discussed how this study helps us understand memory better. Keep practicing these words, and soon you'll recall them easily.
That's the key, learning and recalling. Keep practicing your English, and we'll see you next time.
Until then, have a great day, everyone.